Welcome back to Notes to Her, the Daily Pep Talk. I'm Yaya, your confidence and mindset coach, here to help you stop overthinking and start showing up boldly. Many of you are likely thinking about gratitude and thankfulness around this time of the year. And even though I don't personally celebrate the holidays, I know gratitude, reflection, and the what have I accomplished this year thoughts are heavy in the air right now. So I want to tell you a story, one that comes from one of the darkest seasons of my life and how gratitude became my first lifeline back to myself. Let me ask you something because you know I love questions. Have you ever had a moment in your life where you felt embarrassed by where you were? Where you felt behind, lost, stuck, or like everything in your life was falling apart at the exact same time? And then someone told you, just be grateful. Yeah, I used to hate that phrase too. I thought they were crazy until the moment it became the very thing that saved me. So back in 2015, my entire life shattered. I lost my job and I didn't find another one for a year and a half. Not a month, not a quarter, a year and a half. I dealt with depression, I had suicide ideations, and I felt embarrassed in front of my family. Like somehow my worth just dropped because I didn't have a paycheck. Unemployment ran out after 6 months, but my bills didn't magically disappear. My responsibilities didn't disappear. The pressure didn't disappear. And every day it felt like I was sinking into a deeper place that I didn't know how to crawl out of. My dad could tell. One of my really good friends could tell because they had been checking on me both every day to make sure I was okay because they knew I really wasn't doing well. And one day my dad said to me, "You have to look at this from a place of gratitude." And I remember thinking, gratitude? Sir, I can't pay my bills. I'm depressed. I'm scared. I feel like a failure. What exactly am I supposed to be grateful for? I thought he was out of his mind, but he kept going and he said, I know it's hard, but you still have things that matter. He reminded me that I had a reliable car that could take me to interviews. I had friends and family who supported me. I had a roof over my head, even though things were tight, and I had food in the fridge thanks to food stamps. And he said, these are things that someone else would pray for. That's when it hit me. Not in a guilt way, not in a be grateful or else way, but in a reality way. Because all I could see was what I had lost. All I could see was what I didn't have. All I could see was what felt wrong, but I couldn't see anything that was still holding me up. Now, that conversation didn't magically fix my depression. It didn't erase the pressure that I felt, and it didn't bring back my job or give me a new one. But it cracked open a tiny window of light in a very dark room. I started to look at small things differently, not from scarcity, not from everything is going wrong, but from a place of grounding. I started asking myself, what do I still have that's helping me survive this? What do I still have that someone else will be grateful for? What do I still have that proves that I am not alone in this moment? And the more I practiced that, the more my mind slowly shifted. That was the moment, the first moment that my mindset and my confidence started rebuilding. Not because life got easier, but because I stopped treating myself like I was losing at everything. Here's what I want you to hear today. Gratitude does not mean pretending your life is perfect. It doesn't mean lying to yourself. It doesn't mean ignoring real struggles, real pain, or real pressure. Gratitude is not denial. Gratitude is direction. It shifts your eyes from look at everything that's missing to look at what's still holding me up. And the truth is, confidence grows from whatever you focus on. When you focus on what's missing, you feel smaller, less capable, less worthy, less steady. But when you focus on what's supporting you, even when life is hard, you remind your brain that you are not starting from zero. You're not as alone as you feel. You're not as powerless as your fear wants you to believe. Every time you practice gratitude, you're telling your brain, I'm not losing, I'm learning. I'm not empty, I'm supported. I'm not failing, I'm rebuilding. That is confidence. Not loud confidence, not flashy confidence, not Instagram confidence, but quiet, steady, grounded, unshakable confidence. The kind you build when life has kicked your butt and you are still here. Now take a deep breath with me. Let's inhale and now exhale. Today, whether you celebrate Thanksgiving or not, I want you to notice one small thing in your life that you've been overlooking. Something that supported you, something that's holding you up, something you didn't earn, but you still have, something someone else would pray for. Just one thing. Hold it for a moment. Let it soften your chest. Let it ground your nervous system. Let it remind you that you are not starting from nothing. If today's note hit home for you, I want to hear from you. Send me a DM on Instagram at Coaching with Yaya, or you can even hit me up on our new Instagram account, notes to her.daily, and tell me one thing that you are grateful for today, big or small. I'd love to celebrate that with you. And in our next episode, we're talking about the thought that's been quietly stealing your confidence and how to take back your power. So I'll see you there.